want to thank you for coming to camp. My name is Thad Johnson with ABC. I'm going to go ahead and look at your video here today and take a couple different components of your delivery, break it down frame by frame. We're going to begin with the balance position. When pitchers get to the balance position, I like to see them be straight up and down. Primarily their weight is going to be over the front of their back foot, the balls of their feet. Okay, they want to work off this to keep complete control of the delivery and to be powerful all the way through. Once you lose your weight off your back side, okay, and you lose your weight off the fronts of your feet, you start to get on your heels, your weight starts to leak forward, your body and your delivery will start to break down, and you'll become inefficient in pitching and delivering strikes. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and work you into the balance position. I'd like to initially see your feet get a little bit more spread out. Bend your knees a little bit, not so rigid. Okay, with your lower half, just slight bend in the knees as you lift. Okay, you're going to get to the top of your delivery. Once you hit the top, which is about right here, okay, you need to go forward. Get rid of this pause. The pause in the delivery. Once you get a little bit older, it's going to become a balk because you can't stop at the top. But you need to just lift and go. Lift, break your hands, go forward. And what you got here is your hands are breaking. Your hands are breaking without any rhythm in your lower half, and it's causing some timing issues. Okay, your front side's getting out really early, and excuse the video here as we move forward, but what you can see is your foot. Okay, and I know it's a little tough. We got a choppy video here, but your foot is this position right here. Your glove, okay, your glove is all the way here. And what I typically like to see with pitchers is for their glove and their hand, okay, or excuse me, their glove and their foot to be right next to each other, right in line, and your glove is just well out in front of your foot, okay, because you're really not using your lower half. You just kind of lift it, separate your hands forward, and then just fall to a foot strike position here. And immediately what you can see is your glove. You just take your glove, and we can back it up, and again the video's a little rough, but your glove goes from getting shot way out in front of your foot, and even here it's starting to move out in front of your foot as we back it up and forward. There you go, to just pulling it way out of the way. And now as you can see this position right here, and we start talking about direction to home plate. Okay, your hips need to be on line. Your feet, Dylan, your feet need to be on line, right out in front, okay, off that toe, and your shoulders all the way through your glove need to be on line too. And you can see your glove is just peeling way out of the way. You land with a slightly closed front foot, okay. Ideally the toe needs to be pointed towards home plate. Okay, not closed off, and the reason for this is that it completely locks up your lower half. You can't get your lower half through. Your top half really controls your whole entire momentum. You need your legs to pitch, so we need to go ahead and get that cleaned up. The best way to do it: put your foot on a line that you've drawn in the ground. Open it up so you have your toe is pointing towards home plate, and you really work on throwing to a partner, playing catch, okay, really working on what this feels like to have that front side, or excuse me, that front foot pointed. It'll be a little uncomfortable at first, but ultimately it'll help you later on. And again, at foot strike, just to go, I mean, right here, your glove, that front side being aligned, your glove should be out here somewhere in front of you. Again, in line with the front of your foot, in line with the ball of your lead foot there. Your glove should be out here. Right now it's not even in the picture because it's completely flying out of the way. You're just rotating off the baseball with a lot of upper half torque and no lower half. So as we move on to the release, your weight has, you have no backside, so your weight has started to leak to the front, and what we see the elbow leading the way, fingers underneath the baseball. There's no way you can pitch the baseball consistently down if your fingers are underneath the ball. So I'll take this away here, and I really need you to focus on leading the way with your hand. Okay. Weight stays on the back side. As you make your way towards home plate, you keep your weight back. You open up your front foot as you stride, and you lead with your hand. At some point your body has to take less control of the delivery, okay, and your hand has to take more control, and you just have to feel the baseball in your hand. And this simple drill is as you lift, okay, you lift your leg, just separate your hands as you lift your leg, okay, pump the baseball a little bit with your fingers and with your hand, and just feel the baseball in your hand, and then go ahead and make your way towards home plate. One of the best drills that you can do, okay, is get yourself in a chew knee position where you get all the way out to the release point, and you work on keeping your front side closed, okay, by bringing your chest to your glove or your glove to your chest. And that'd be the best drill for you to do, Dylan. And again, also work on having quick feet when you play catch. It's going to get rid of this pause you like to have at the top of the delivery. All right, because that pause right there, you're just holding it way too long, breaking up the rhythm of your delivery, and it's really going to be leading to inefficiency as in your pitching. So I hope you enjoyed camp. Hope you learned something. Look forward to seeing you out there again sometime soon.